Oops, that's no good. Nope, that's not it either. Well, we're not going to figure that out. Moving right along. Good evening. This is Jupiter Exile. I've got a bit of a new configuration going on. Wait a minute. Why do I have Dead by Daylight tooltips active? No? Okay, that's only when I... That's fine, that's fine. Okay, yes, so today we are playing more Bloodborne, and you'll notice a little something different with my layout. I've got my camera running while I'm playing Bloodborne. I have adjusted some things in my setup to be able to do this. So now I should be able to, you should be able to look at me while I'm getting murdered, and see all of the intense focus on my face, all of the despair, all of the joy is yours to behold, and mine to share with you. So I did a little bit of farming to test out this rig and this setup. I've got some new speakers for this that I had to rig up, and I'm getting a lot more bass with this, so that's really something. Let me see. I also need to adjust my monitor settings anytime I want to look back at certain things on my computer, which I'm going to do right now so I can let some people know that I am live. There. Yeah. There's a couple more things I have to worry about before I start the stream now, because if I leave Discord on the wrong monitor, it means I need to close down the game and go back to it. But okay, there we go. I can't do things as casually as I have in the past. So I did a little bit of research regarding this boss, and we're going to be trying to change up a little bit of how we handle the earlier phases and the looping behavior. And I think that I may now be able to... What's the word? I may have some better understanding of the dead spots in the later phases for those big blood attacks. So we're going to try that out. Let's see. Posture. Good as it's going to get. Alright, let's go. So we're going to stay locked on. Okay, my positioning isn't quite right. I think it's because I'm locked on. I think I'm actually supposed to be unlocked for this loop. Oh, and we get to hear the excellent Lady Maria music again. So previously I was doing a lot of my walking with like a strafe to the left, and I think I should be doing like an unlocked walk away to the right. Kind of like this. Oh, right. That one I can't just swing into. I prefer the lock-on take a lot more. Let me see what I can do with a locked-on strafe instead. It's a lot easier for me. If I didn't commit to the L1 there, I could have dodged out anyway and kept the fight going. It's going to be less flexible in Phase 2 because I'll be having to deal with bigger attacks. I also just have to get my reflexes back where they need to be. So we'll figure that out. Oh, hadn't untransformed. my strafe was a little wrong there. So I'm trying to use transform attacks because the transform attack happens a little faster than a secondary follow-up. And sometimes it is delaying my strafe. Let's see. That'll kill. I think the R1 L1 is doing a lot more damage than two R1s would. That's handy. I think that's the kind of thing that I was like loosely aware of, but not really aware of. You do have to like retransform the weapon afterwards, generally speaking. Maybe I don't have to. It's not that much slower to make the transformed R1 attack. The stamina costs are bigger for all that stuff. Let's see. Maybe I don't need to untransform every single attack. Let's try that. I wasn't able to dodge out after taking that. It's definitely like weirding out my rhythm a good bit. Let's see. Do I go with this or not? I'm still not getting the right looped behavior. Let me try something else that I saw. And this would be going back to a non-transforming strat. So let's mess with this. Oh, well, don't get killed by that. That's a bad idea. I dodged right to that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that the way this fight works is fussy enough that it's very susceptible to having individual manners of dealing with this. The AI exploit that I saw, she just doesn't fall into it. She just dodges out. So I'm not certain. It's got to be an unlocked only type of exploit. And I'm very error prone when I'm not locked on, but let's just try to fix that up. Let's just try to dodge better when we're not locked on. There's a nifty trick I would like to try and work in here, which is there's a certain attack that if we strafe, I think we can hit her with a charged R2 in the back. Oh, she got me there. Yeah, flipping back and forth. So let me try unlock without any weapon transforms. So I think I'm close to getting the right loop, but I'm throwing myself off with extra inputs. Rather, I'm having difficulty adjusting to making extra inputs. Especially because it's so easy to accidentally buffer in a transform follow-up instead of just normally transforming your weapon. It's very like Bloodborne tech thing. And she just killed me there. Yeah, don't get hit by the delayed slash. It's bad for your health. Loading screens. Gonna enjoy some loading screens. Okay, that was dumb. That was super dumb. I just do dumb stuff when I'm not locked onto her. Like, I think that's me, probably, but okay. Let me just go back to trying a locked on setup for a bit. I at least want to get her into phase 2 while I'm sitting here now. So if I'm not getting her to phase 2 consistently, then I am forgetting how to fight her faster than I'm learning how to fight her, and that's no good. It's like I might have to sit down to like a dedicated 4-hour session to actually cram in enough learning to kill her. See, this is like my experience is she dodges out all the time, and I see videos online where people fight her and she just doesn't dodge out at all, and I have no idea how they're pulling that off. Like, that's not the same fight. How are you showing me a video of a different fight as a guide? Completely strange. And then in their written guide, they'll be like, the written portion of the guide, they'll be like, yeah, if she dodges out, just like do this and this. And I'm like, okay, that's what my actual fight looks like. You're not showing that on screen, and that's kind of rude. This is the loop, though. Like, this is how you're supposed to fight her. Got her. Yeah, move out of this. A new phase. Okay, I think I figured out where to stand more accurately. It's going to help a lot. Yeah. That barely didn't fully kill us. What's it called? The overhead slash happens faster, and it covers a lot more space because it's got like a splash radius. So I reacted to the wrong attack because I was not reacting to which attack it was. I was just kind of standing around, which is not great. I don't think she can autocorrect to hit behind her, so I'm supposed to be fully behind her for that attack. And ultimately, we need to get this fight down to a point where the only things we need to really thoughtfully dodge are those big, like, blood EI things. That was distracting me. Let her do a full transition there. I don't really want to fight her in this corner. Okay, yeah, I dodged that at the wrong time. I knew which attack it was, and I'm like, okay, I have to get behind her, but I picked the wrong route to do it, and the wrong timing to dodge. And it's much faster than the other two attacks. I've seen some fights where they just kind of get lucky and beat her because every time she goes for the stab or every time she goes for the slash, so they only have to adapt to one type of attack. If you can get the backstab off of her doing those charge attacks, you don't have to, like, pick the right behavior too many times. There's no shame in managing a strat that only works once. That's all it says in the syllabus. Yeah, that's too much of a screw up. There's a point like halfway through those inputs where you're like, oh, we're just gonna die. Those are the wrong buttons. Shake it off, get back to it. Yeah, don't stand in front of the boss. It's a deadly spot to be. Gotta be on the move. So it's all about timing with this, basically. It's like, did you commit to a move that will pull you out of your ability to strafe? Then you have to be ready to dodge instead. You got clipped there. No, that wasn't good enough? Okay. That was still close enough. That was risky, because my timing was off. Got her. think that's not committal enough from her for me to land that. Taking that Simo is particularly dangerous, because I can't, like, retaliate immediately. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't want her to do that from that far away for sure. Super dangerous. Yeah, her deciding to change on the opposite side of the arena like that is pretty bad for me. 'Cause I'm supposed to stay close to her the entire time, so I can get her in like a proper behavioral loop and stuff. I also want to do damage during the transition, but I don't want to fight her next to a wall. It gets really tough for me to adjust sometimes if I can't like wrap around her smoothly. A little short. Nice. I had to go and throw away my advantage a bit. There we go. Let's get this off the floor. Looks sloppy. Oh, she tripped. That's new. Yeah, she just kind of tripped and then went into a series of behaviors I was not ready for, and I ate a rain of bullets. And then I dodged incorrect on my first dodge in the phase. Awesome. I ate 6 blood vials just because. That was bad. Whew. Oh, I realized just the other day, when I was like tweaking the camera and trying to fix up things for this stream, I have had my notifications hidden. I had them on the wrong layer. So I fixed that. It was only a problem for console gaming. Yeah, she dodges back all the time. How do people post clips where she doesn't dodge back? It's like her favorite thing to do. It's like, let me just dodge back and use a gap closer again really fast. I think that on those setups, they're attacking her from the side almost every time. And I think it might be that attacking her from the side provokes different behaviors. I can't get that to happen super consistently anyway. But I've got a backstab mechanic figured out. Basically, my backstab reach was further than I was giving it credit for. Ooh. Dodge that. Yeah, I have to be really early on the backstab to get it. Close to preemptive. About that close. I didn't think that would land. Look at her. She's doing it again. Why are you hanging out next to walls every time you transition? I was trying for so long, like, let me circle behind her, So the wall's to my back, push her towards the middle of the arena, and then she refuses to dodge back whenever I'm fighting her. She just wants to fight in a circle. Most awkward positioning. Just can't get her to play nice. Right, that's way too early to try for the, I'm getting, too antsy about being able to do this. See this? See this? Let me just, you know, anytime you have a good flow, she's gonna back up to the side of the arena. I definitely lost the flow there when during her trick phase, but I've got a much better handle on when to hit her, how to hit her with a critical in the very first phase in the basic behavior. Now I'm not sure I can hit her with a critical while she's like neutral stance in her later phase because I cannot. Most of her blood attacks I can't strafe. I have to dodge through them. And hitting her with these criticals is dependent on strafing her attacks. It's because I'm able to walk out of the attack safely that I can go into the charge at the right timing. Like that. Got one. Oh, okay. I was not quite in the right spot. And, like, the hitbox in that attack is ridiculous. She pivot all the way around and hit me with the side of the blood splash. If she pivoted all the way around and actually hit me with the attack, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's the attack. I gotta deal with that. And I'd complain a bit about the pivot because it's pretty ridiculous. But the fact that she pivoted all that way around and only hit me with the side edge of the attack and it was lethal, ugh, come on. It's like a little dirty. Okay, I can't quite get a charged attack into another L1. Yeah, I was trying to see for a bit there if I could sneak another L1 in, but looks like a no. Yeah, I can't punish the gunshot with the charge attack. I can punish missed that. I didn't have the stamina for the proper follow-up there. One extra slap in. Timing is so weird. So that's one of those cases where the quick step like takes me far away in a way I'm not expecting, because I want to wrap around behind her there, I think. I mean, I'm just doing the wrong response to that particular attack, but still. I guess the right response would be to unlock or something. It's still really bothering me that I don't know where that blood stab attack is going to wind up. And I can't punish it very well. Far away. Yeah, okay. I couldn't get her at the right range for a lot of that. With the charge attack setups, my phase 1 is a lot faster, and that is really nice. I don't want to practice phase 1. I figured it out well enough. I just want it to be done. So this is good. If I can get off some like proper backstabs in the later phases, those should be shorter phases as well. That was too far away to land, I think. Yeah, she's not giving up the right angle to me here. That I'm like not strafing around far enough, because she's starting her attacks handily pretty early compared to where I am. There we go. Yeah, I needed more like lead time on the strafe. That didn't kill because of like a positioning thing. Hey there. It's going pretty good so far. I've definitely figured out more of the tricks on this boss. I have time for about 3 attacks. Blip. The second phase is still very much eluding me. I'm having a hard time setting up equilibrium, and a lot of her, mostly her charge stab is getting me a lot. But I think I'm getting closer, and I'm getting through phase 1 a lot faster when I get it. I don't know if I'll have it today, because I've got a bit of a deadline on play today. I'll be playing until like 7:15 or so, and then I have to get out of this. Get on to an arranged meeting. Oh, I didn't correct the character quite right there. I think that's too late. No, I got it. Come on, out of the corner. Gremlin. Yeah, if she does them back-to-back like that and I don't get the stun the first time, I'm not liable to get it the second time. I'll take a heal there. What do you want to do? There you go. Not quite. Ooh. Oh, she's gonna shoot me again. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this time to heal. When she gets in the mind to shoot, she sure loves shooting. Alright. I would like to fight you kind of center stage. Yep. So there's a couple problems there. I dodged too early. I probably shouldn't have dodged at all. I should be unlocking and like running to position if I need to. Or I just need to calmly walk. It's just hard to stay calm. Yeah, the degree to which she can turn around to deliver that attack is unnerving. Like, I think there's a dead spot. So I think the problem is that I'm actually too far away from her character model. I think the dead spot on that is actually, like, a lot closer to her. Whoops. Not too far away. Nope. I dodged very early on that. I dodged it just the wrong time there. If my dodge was earlier, I could have gotten a second dodge. If my dodge was later, I might have lived. Yeah, I've gotten her to phase 3 just a couple of times, and there's not a lot of difference between phase 3 and phase 2. Mostly. So I think if I can get the phase 2 solidly enough, I should just kill her one of these times. There we go. That's good. Nope. Greedy, greedy guts. Oh, yep. Still in the mood to gap close, so... That was very rude of you. Okay. Let's just take the visceral, so we'll put her on the floor and I can use that to heal. Here we go. I had buffered in an R2 there. And actually get like a strong transition there. Watch her like just do the stab right away. Nah, she's gonna kill me with basic stuff. Aren't you? Dang it, I knew I needed another dodge there, but I was just a little too late. And that move, there's nothing for it but to dodge it. If she had done another move, I would have more time, but that move is just faster. And I don't want to stay out of that attack. I definitely want to move in and dodge it correctly. It's just tricky. But hey, I didn't get killed by her regular attacks in phase 2, and that's important. start. I wasn't able to keep the train running because I ran out of stamina, so if I chain 2 of those together like that, I need to take the visceral on the second one. It's a little too far. Right, that's the stance for her, like, long sequence. I forgot about that. Oof. Yeah, Ludwig was taking me forever. Stop shooting me. Health. She back dodged the moment she was in the phase, just as if she knew that I was about to maybe be positioned where I wanted to be. I dodged 1 time more than I needed to there. I suppose is alright. Please, not the side. Can we not fight at the wall? I might have been able to get a charge there. We're out. Okay, here's phase 3. Slow down my heart. That will kill me. I have a very hard time with that attack in phase 2 and 3. The fact that I was already injured put me a little on edge. That's good though. It's good though. It's progress within the same sitting. Gotta get it. Gotta rack up the experience points. Yeah, the only answer to that is to dodge a lot slower, I think. Oh, that happens. Yeah, I got a bit clipped by a bad dodge and just set my position in a not great way. Meta, were you also working on the BL4, or are you talking casually? I'm assuming the BL4. Casually, I'm assuming you can just weather through a lot of Maria's attacks and just deal with it. I think the phase 3, I think just the range makes BL4 for this pretty tricky. Oh, come on. Oh, I needed to dodge on that. I needed to not dodge on that. There we go. Yeah, that'll kill. Messed up the dodge. I think I should probably say the same thing about my run. Like, I think like the proper BL4 run is somebody who's able to play it and actually hold on to enough like lightning paper and beast blood to make that part of their run in the late bosses. And like, you know, Bloodborne mechanics are really unfriendly to dying over and over again. So you know, you're like, ah, I'm gonna learn how to fight this boss. It's not very nice. Do you please get backstabbed? Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. Ah. Okay. That attack is like technically sometimes strafable when she's in a good mood. But a lot of the time that attack, she just does not want you to strafe it. Yeah, I think the SL1 category, I think a lot of people find it intimidating, and it's not really that hard on the other games. I think Bloodborne is the first SL1 category where it actually feels like you have to play reasonably close to perfect. You don't have to perfect anything, but like there's a reasonable proximity because there's so many things that just murder you so fast, and you can't like equip defensive rings or anything to fix it. Oh, come on. Don't shoot me while I'm looking at chat. It's very rude. Oh, I was holding too much of a directional bias there, and it wasn't necessary. Oh, that's not gonna work. It worked! Holy crap. Oh, she was still doing something. That's illegal. I hit her in the middle of her dodge, which is possible. That is a thing. I've done it before, but it's pretty rare. I was feeling spicy, so I traded a gunshot with her there. It's bad. Don't do that. New phase, who dis? Ouch. Yeah, that's the good old not covering the entire stage attack, which I appreciate in this context. Okay, yeah, that one gets me a lot. So let's see. If I had a bit more of a delayed dodge, I think if I went around her to the left on that, it would work better. Because it looks like it's much more active on the right side. My right, her left. So if I walked around to her right, if I strafed clockwise for that attack, I think that would work better. But almost everything else she does, I want to strafe counterclockwise. Oh, come on. I think I should probably usually not be holding any direction of the analog when I release the charge attack. That might work. Oh, whoops. Oh, you're not going to take my dodge there? Dodge. Dodge, good sir. A dodge for you. Please accept this dodge. Yeah, the game was not in the mood. Yeah, so meta, to let you know, I've been doing basically the whole SL1 string since I think like October, give or take. Try and get it all done before Elden Ring. I've got them all up on YouTube if you want to enjoy any part of my journey, like all the frustrated yelling at Dark Souls 2 for being what it is. That game was not designed by friendly people. Some Gygaxian dudes. And, oh, I actually do need to hold the direction because my character was not facing the right direction. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, I got lucky. She has two different attacks that both look the same in this early phase that come out of the like, two-sword charge stance, and I happen to get the interruptible one, as opposed to the uninterruptible one that would have just killed me. Hey, thanks for the follow. Huh, the notification didn't play. That's weird. Oh. No, okay, the notification, it probably played, but I can't hear it because I changed my audio setup. Interesting. I have no doubt that Gygax was probably a friendly dude when he was not sitting at the table. That being said, though, I was reading an article about that the other day, that maybe he was a jerk. Apparently, the reason why AD&D has the name AD&D instead of just being like D&D 2 is because theoretically he was trying to cut somebody else out of the rights, and he lost a lawsuit on that. So yeah, Meta, thank you for joining my my journey. When Elden Ring comes out, I'm going to be trying to play it SL1 from day one. Wish me luck. Can I just hit you? Thanks. Bop. I've decided I will not be doing any kind of Sekiro challenge run prior to Elden Ring. So if I complete Bloodborne, I'll be filling my time with some other challenge game. Oh, I should have been in there hurting her. Whoops. I'm like, I can relax. She dodged backwards for a moment. Wait, don't do that. I completely lost my focus. Nice, nice. I wound up my my DS3 run that was a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago by now. I've been playing Bloodborne for a while. The DS3 run, I hadn't played Ringed City before, so I got to do the whole Ringed City blind. That was kind of neat. I hadn't fought Frida either, so I got to do both those blind. It's pretty interesting. And I mean, in Dark Souls, it's not that punishing to sit down and learn a boss. And I actually beat Midir in like less than an hour. The internet overhypes that fight a lot. Yep. I chose the wrong reaction there, and it buffered in, and I'm glad I didn't get fully punished for it. I might have had that coming. Do you also stream or just play through it? If you are also streaming Elden Ring SL1 blind, I'll have to cruise on by. I wonder how many other folks are going to be along with that. Our comrades in arms. I haven't been using any like messenger items across the various games because like everything's already so well messengered. I'm going to be interested to read all the messages that people are leaving like Elden Ring Day 1. Actually get that sense of community rolling. Oh, nope. That is not the attack I wanted it to be. It was why you don't bet on boss attacks. Like that. There we go. That's what I wanted her to do before. Jeez. Uncooperative. That's why nobody wants to date you, Lady Maria. That and the dozen freakish experiments. The, you know, crimes against humanity and all that. How many sacrificed in the name of the hunt, in the name of medicine, or your great ascension. Whoop. Oh yeah, it's tricky. I still need to, I want to change the lighting setup that I've got here. Because I think it's too difficult to like, I get a whole bunch of shadow on like the bottom of my face, basically. I'd like to fix that. Oh, her dodge back in's gonna kill me there. She dodged out, and I'm like, okay, let me try to heal. But this dodge out, dodge in thing she does catches me off guard a lot. But yeah, like this whole, what's it? I think it's this whole side of my face is always in shadow, so I need to get some kind of lighting going over here. Maybe like a fill light along the back wall. I was pointing at the wrong side of my face. It's this part. So maybe if I get a fill light over here, I can get a reflected soft light in to fix that. Or something along the bottom of my stuff. Oh, I mean, I have a beard too, but... I'm scratching it all the time. It's a really bad habit, I think. Be spending too much stream time just scratching the beard. That's the goal for the stream. You gotta have fun killing the boss or have fun chatting with chat. If you can't kill the boss, have a good conversation. Right? No thank you. And this one's a bit of an unruly lass, so... teach you a lesson about hanging out in the friggin' corner. Ah. Yep, she got me. Yeah, all the light that's in my room is like, you know, center of the room. Normal places you put lights. I'm in a corner. Huck another thing onto the stream costs. Try and get subscribers later. I was using them, yeah. But I'm down to like, these are like my last 6. And this is like my last 5 bolt paper. I've got 14 insight to possibly trade for more. And then let's see. Great ones are they 2 or 3? I think great ones are 2. So it's 4, 5, 6 more. So I could turn in for like up to 20 other things. Yeah. I get a lot more nervous about using them and other consumables when the boss has the potential to kill me really fast. I broke them out for living failures. Because living failures, I just, like, you throw on paper, you use the pellets, and you can just loot them to death. So I just got the loot behavior where I killed them on spawn until they were no more. That was like a picture-perfect boss kill. Oh, hey, I got the backstab. Let's see, who else was giving me trouble before? I think I was using fire paper, I'm pretty sure, for Mikolash, because he's a punk and he deserves every ounce of spite you can throw his way. I was using a big consumable strat for Rom to try and reduce the cycles, because Rom is super annoying. There's like that middle contingent of bosses in Bloodborne who are just kind of annoying gimmick bosses. Because, like, Rom is a pretty gimmicky boss, and then you've got Mikolash, and around the same time, you're probably going to loop back and kill the, um, around the same time, you're going to have to go back and kill the choir. I'm forgetting what those guys are called. The mushroom head group of guys. Yeah, so you got like a whole bunch of gimmick fights in the middle. Ebrietas was a really tough customer who took me a while to beat. I think I ran out of fire paper to fight her with. Take that. Nice backstab. I went for a visceral there because I wanted time to heal. Whoop. I almost put myself in grave danger. Woo. Gotcha. I didn't quite have my timing right. I don't think I get that. Oh, I got the hit. It's good enough for me. If she had chosen to dodge, I would get nothing on that. Back towards the middle. She's very close to her phase transition. Please stop dodging and shooting. This is a good phase transition if she transitions here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I only have the time to get 2 hits. Oh, that burst radius is smaller than I thought it was. Just have to stand where she starts that. That's fine. No big deal. I didn't dodge fast enough. Yeah. I think like I'm actually like mediocre on Bloodborne because of that kind of thing. I mean, you've got this whole mechanic, and it is an interesting kind of cool mechanic, but it's locked behind this consumable that's so obnoxiously expensive and hard to get. Like, you're effectively limited over the course of the entire run in terms of how many times you use a Beast Blood pellet. And that makes it really cool for speed strats. And I see so many people like speed gaming Bloodborne, and I think that's like pretty neat, but it makes it super annoying to BL4. Especially because the cost of your consumables increases at each of your game stages. So you have to pay more for blood vials, pay more for, what's it called? More for fire paper. Like, bolt paper's like 10,000 blood echoes. Compared to like the nastiest it ever gets in a Dark Souls game, it's like 3,000 souls. I've spent so many blood echoes on healing. Right, okay, her sword, her gunshot is never going to be a long enough window for me to do an R2. Not a big R2. Yeah, a lot of these fights, when I'm trying to learn a boss, I've been trying to just not heal and just let myself die sometimes. Because I'm like, if I burn like 3 blood vials here, I'm gonna have to go heal a lot earlier. And blood vials never get any better. Unlike Estus, you get like an Estus +3 in an SL1 run, and 1 drink is full health for the rest of the game. Now, the nastiest fights where I used the pellets were absolutely the earliest ones, because you use consumables correctly, and like Vicar Amelia and the Blood-Starved Beast, they go down so hard. Ah, whiff. I thought I had very nearly strafed out of that. Not quite. I was thinking about like whether or not I should have the chalices in the run. Wait a minute, did I just do a full dodge while I was locked onto her? How? How did I do that? I've been so annoyed by being forced into quick-stepping. So many cases where I'm like, well, I can't lock onto this boss no matter how they're moving around because I need to be able to do a full dodge here. Right, can't do that after a gunshot. Yeah. That's handy. I'll take this backstab so I can heal. Yeah. Yeah, part of me was thinking when I was like concocting the run, like, oh yeah, a proper all bosses should go all the way to the queen. But in terms of like how people speedrun this and things like that, they don't consider the queen to be part of the all bosses category there, so why should I? Well, that's the first time I get to see how far that attack actually goes, without just seeing its range as being yes. I'll take a heal there. Alright. Yeah, I've never fought Queen either way, BL4 or casual, but so much of the rest of those dungeons are a slog. Oh, dang it, I got her follow-up? So that's a follow-up she can perform on that if you're in front of her, but like, what does in front of her mean? Ah. Alright, I have to go farm a little bit. Sheesh. I was like, so I do think that for that attack, the correct way to dodge it is really close to her on her left. I think what I want to try to do, like, there's nothing for me to sample on, but I think if this square is her and she's like facing this way doing the attack, I think my ideal is to stand right here, and I think I'm supposed to hit her with a charge, kind of with a weird last minute pivot like this, so that it kind of loops into her back before she does that crazy follow-up, because she's basically doing this, and she can turn with a good extent, but I think she has like a minimum radius, so she'll wind up stabbing over here while I'm standing here, and then if I flip all the heck the way around, I might be able to get her. I don't know, it's tricky. Yeah, Lawrence definitely took me a while. And I've never fought the Orphan of Kos, so we'll have to see what that is going to be. You can fight Orphan before Lawrence? I think I don't even know the layout of the DLC. So I haven't fought Orphan yet. I'm going to have to figure that out. I assumed that Orphan was after Maria. Because I know I've got Maria and... Oh, no, wait. No, Lawrence. That's right, yeah. Lawrence is hanging out over the cathedral. I could go fight him now. Lawrence doesn't look as crazy as some of this other stuff. I hate these guys. He was very polite. Very oddly polite. Yeah, Orphan of Kos is definitely a fight that I'm dreading. I haven't done it. It's been forever since I watched a clip of it or anything like that. I think I've watched a clip of it before. blood echoes. There we go. Force the visceral kill for the air bonus. Okay, there's only one more to go. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Come here. Well, we've got the pig killing pretty much down at that point. Which is good. I've had enough embarrassing deaths to these pigs. Right. Oh, please let me know if I'm getting any audio bleed into the mic or anything like that. I've got a new... I changed the configuration of the audio today. So I don't know if I need to make any adjustments. I've got new speakers up. And I need to figure out some kind of a solution for my computer sound. I think it's that I forgot to put my computer sound in my headset before I did this, because I'm not hearing notification noises. I'm also going to have to figure out some kind of a solution if I wanted to add music to the stream, which I think I want to do. Yeah, because if the monitor is not on... Oh well. We'll figure it out later. Nice. Good to hear. Sorry, but you'll have to indulge me that much. That's a streamer's privilege to make puns. Although if anybody else would like to grace the chat with a few choice puns, I'd love to have them. I'm just gonna sell these. They're mostly useless anyway. And I need to pay the bills because I forgot to repair before I bought blood vials. So the other day, I actually spent probably about an hour fighting Lady Maria with a half-broken weapon. I was lamenting that there's like... So I was farming pigs, and it gave me the message when I started farming pigs that my weapon was close to breaking. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. I'll just go back. I'll repair it before I buy my blood vials and head back. And I forgot to repair it, so I kept fighting her until I got the full-blown weapon break message. And I'm like, that's why I'm not making second phase. I'm hitting her for tickle damage, and I didn't realize. I've just been fighting the boss with a feather tickler for, you know, a blunt feather tickler somehow. For I think it was about 45 minutes that I went on like that. Might have been a full hour though. Ow! No thanks. Come on. So I was actually trying to dodge to her left, and my analog stick had different plans. That is okay. Sometimes you have disagreements, and the key is forgiveness. I forgive you, controller. Definitely wasn't my fault. I routinely thank Dark Souls SL1 for making me into a more chill human being. I had way less chill before I spent like a month trying to kill Calamite. But you just learn to shake off that many deaths, and you're okay. You can just do anything. Oh, I didn't mean to dodge there. Oh, she closed in the gap there. Quite accurate. The pillar got me. Yeah, I was trying to, like, you know, dodge and then slap her. But in that case, I needed to probably do a straight dodge or a dodge to the right. I mean, I thought I could slip in along the wall and still be in range, but one of my inputs, like, fell away there. Alright, gotta get back to listening to that music, man. This boss track is so legit. So when I was first doing the uploads, and I'm, like, successfully avoiding this, I think, in my more recent play, when I was first uploading Twitch VODs to YouTube, some of the boss themes, like, you'll get... Ow. Some of the boss themes, you'll get a copyright notice over if you don't do any talking or have any other noise in your stream. It has to be, like, at least that certain level. But it only happened when I got, like, focused on the boss fight and stopped talking. So I've been trying to play a little more casually. I also find that a lot of these fights, if I'm not talking, I tense up a whole bunch. It happens more if I'm, like, later in the fight, I get silent, I focus in, and sometimes being focused is nice, but sometimes it's just easier if you can keep it loosey-goosey the whole time. Not be betrayed by your own adrenaline. Just short. Could you not keep backing up to the damn wall? I'm not sure if I actually needed to dodge there. Oh, I actually needed to dodge there. I just settled into the wrong rote behavior, because so often she'll attack past me and I need to do a quick a turnaround charge attack. So I went for that behavior, and it was wrong. It was wrong. Another case where I got a copyright thingy, and it's not like a full strike, they just demonetized the video. And I don't care, because it's not like I have viewers on YouTube anyway. I was playing Jedi Fallen Order, and the only bit of the entirety of Jedi Fallen Order that was apparently copyright is Darth Vader's theme right at the end. I swear she, like, starts doing that attack when I don't lose the rhythm. Oh yeah, the L1 attacks just, like, they're throwing me off, like, a whole bunch. I was trying to work that in earlier, but clicking the weapon back into place was just messing up my flow. And that's very boss specific. Like, there are other bosses where I made more use of it. I'll see if I can try and reincorporate them, because they do a heck lot more damage. I just found that when I was using them earlier, I couldn't keep her in this tight early loop. Yeah. So whenever I try to use them, I lose control of the boss behavior, because I'm committing to them too early. And part of that is on me, because she has so many of these, like, one-hit openings, and if I wind up L1ing dead air, I'm just completely out of position. And I could maybe get used to that, but right now I'm just not used to it. I was trying to see earlier if I could fit in charged R2 into L1, but there's, like, enough delay after the R2, I haven't been able to make that happen. I've seen other like videos and setups. 'Cause I'll do the boss blind for a bit, but I went ahead and did the research on this boss at this point. Once a boss has killed me for 2 days in a row, I'll see how other people are handling it. Oh wait, yeah, I still have more time. That's fine. And I've seen other people who like R1 L1 this boss super casually, and the boss like never dodges out of the L1, and I don't understand. Like, how are you doing that? Oh yeah, yeah, I think it's definitely like the correct way to do it, and it's a very Bloodborne input that I just can't get to work consistently. So it's just like a comfort thing. See, like there, she's got the dodge out going. Yeah. Oh, running R2? So I've, interesting. Were you fighting locked or unlocked for this boss? Because I've tried to do unlocked a bit, but I usually lose control of the fight if I unlock. I'm thinking that the gap of what I'm missing is that I might need to fight her later phase unlocked, just because her attacks are so big, and I need to get to the right spot. I think that's been throwing me off a bit. Yeah, it's too far away. Okay, that was weird. I haven't got her to phase 2 in a bit, so I'm going to focus up. Oh, well. Bit of a late focus up there. Let's start cutting this gal down. Let's see. Not quite? Alright. Yeah, it's gotta be a win. Yeah, I think quick stepping gives me grief in a lot of attack, in a lot of fights. But when it's enemies that move around this quickly, I pretty much have to stay locked onto them for my sanity. I don't claw grip super well. That will kill. I didn't react to that correctly. Yeah, I don't claw grip super well. I want to use my thumb on circle if I need to be really precise. And I find that Bloodborne requires me to be super freaking precise about my dodges. It's like I miss I miss the other Dark Souls games where I can just dodge to a spot that's not going to get hit, as opposed to having to dodge for invuln. But some of these people have like giant truck smelter demon hitboxes. No, not quite. That being said, like, I kind of hate how the camera works with some of the quick stepping. It feels super messy. I don't know why it works the way that it does. Ouch. That's no good. Hey, I got the gun counter off on short demand, which is basically like a safety thing. It's like, oh, I'm not going to get out of the way of this, but I can gun counter it. Yeah, anytime I spend too much time dealing with the non-trick setups, I forget, like, the trick weapon avoidance falls out of my head. Sometimes her trick weapon's latter half of phase 1 sometimes turns out so short, I'm like forgetting how to deal with it. Oh, that was a mistake. I just hit a random button there. Is it too far? Whoop. Please stop doing that attack. Force me to use all my healing vials. There we go. Thank you. Very cooperative. Oh. Never get to scratch my face during a boss fight. There we go. Ah, much better. That's just a big slash. Not quite. Shoot. That's a stab. That had me on edge. Oh, she leaves a giant blood spatter when she does that, doesn't she? Or has that been there the whole time? I mean, that's where her corpse was originally. Eep. That's bad. No. The fire. The fire's bad. Fire bad. Oh, that still hit? Dang it. I thought I could walk that. Yeah, I saw that you'd posted that over for Crowley and Ville. So I might, I'll probably head out a bit early. I'm gonna be streaming for probably another 15 minutes. What time is it? Grab my phone. Okay, so it is 10 till 7. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna leave at 7:15, give or take. I'm gonna grab a little bit to eat on my way out, and I think the venue should be within half an hour of me. I confess, I just saw that it was in Fairfax. I haven't actually checked my travel time, but whoop. There's no way I can land that. Lady Maria, if you would like to cooperate, just be a little less scary. Thank you for the well wishes. Yeah, Lag is treating me and some friends to an escape room tonight as a Christmas gift. Clonk. Ah, shoot. I'm a little upsetty, Spaghetti, that I did not get that gun counter. That's like a really regular thing. She almost always does a follow-up there, and the timing's not hard. Very routine. But I missed. Well, I didn't miss. I hit her with the gun, but it didn't count. I would like for it to count. So let's see. Yeah, I guess I have another 25 minutes tops would be quarter past. No, actually, 15 minutes is what I have. Yeah, it took a bit to get this set up. I was testing some settings. The first cable I had, for some reason, didn't work. Whoops. Can't attack into that one. Yeah, so I had to fumble around with cables for a bit before I started the stream, and it made me a little late. Also, I took a nap. The nap was nice. You hit your 30s, and suddenly you need afternoon naps. Yeah, I think my crew and I are pretty decent at it. There seem to be like more and more of them as of late. I didn't know until earlier this year that there's one like 10 minutes away from my house. There's like 2 of them in Leesburg. We're going to one in Fairfax. Of course, there's a couple in DC, but DC's big. Yeah, not gonna land that. That's desperate. Yeah, that was really bad. Let's see. I got her into the phase 3. And I had a couple of chances to try and land the, I had a couple chances to try and land backstabs, but I wasn't getting the backstabs off in phase 2 or 3. I think it's because she doesn't move forward as much for a lot of her attacks once she's in those phases, as opposed to the, like, step-in positioning she's so fond of in phase 1. I know that there are setups to hit her with charge attacks for a lot of her Biggie Ido things. Oh, that's no good. How did that dodge actually work? Where did that actually put me that I took that hit? Okay. I am completely baffled by what happened when I took that hit. But, no loss. Took me 10 seconds to run in and die, and we're back at it. I think at the hour 45 mark on the stream, I'll have to call it. Yeah, we did a fun one earlier this year that was magician themed. It was pretty neat. And it wasn't too far from home, which is handy. No. Yeah, that attack she really does not like having strafed. No, that attack has a dead spot under her right shoulder if you're standing a little further away from her. So if you want to strafe that, you gotta counterclockwise it. A counterclockwise strafe with about a character's width distance away from the boss, I think gets you out of that attack generally. Generally? That's really tricky. It's like her routine nasty attack is that that two-blade slash. Is it because I'm hitting her in the back? Is that what makes her dodge? Maybe. Yeah, I think that attack is like what defines your success and failure on the boss. Also, I've got this unfortunate instinct, since most of the time she doesn't have poise. I've got this unfortunate instinct after taking a hit to try and rally up. Because I can usually get at least one retaliatory hit in. Unless she's choosing to do the attack that is the bad attack. Which is why that is a bad reflex. But yeah, I would say that attack, it's like that attack and the, what's it called? And her, like, 3 charge moves are the attacks that define your success and failure on this boss. Okay, I'm not getting the positioning quite right. Nope. Oh, whoops. Ha, she barely didn't shoot me there. Yeah, that was really trollish trick weapon behavior. Yeah, I think I'm, like, I think my understanding of the boss is not that far away from being able to eke out a win at some point. It's very difficult to play consistently through the boss. I get very annoyed by her tendency to often, like, hang out near a wall. But there's no way to make that any better. Like, that just happens in literally every boss fight where the boss moves around a ton. I think the only boss arena I've actually enjoyed in a long time is the boss arena for the Demon Prince in Dark Souls 3. Because, you know, it's actually big. All this Bloodborne stuff, like the boss jumps around and dashes and does all this crazy stuff, and the arena is, like, kind of tiny relative to the boss. There we go. If that hit, I was going to have to just take the Visceral. Let's take the Visceral here for my own sanity. I don't have the time for a longer follow-up there. Let's get 2 hits here. Move out. A slam. Could you do like a leap or something? That would make me feel more comfortable in general. Dang it, wrong timing. There are definitely times where she just does that to me in Phase 2, where all she wants to do is dodge back into the gap closer cleave. And she just seems like she can loop that about as much as she wants. And that's super frustrating, because you don't have the time to hit her. on that. I wonder how many attempts on this boss I've actually had. It's a good question. I definitely don't want to, like, take a break to iterate a counter every time. Just pick this up, it's distracting me. Nice. Get some damage. The nice risky extra attack I landed there. It's a frustrating whiff. Well, that was something. Not advance on that. Almost dead there. Yes. Hitbox nonsense. That's a stab. Dang it. Yeah. Just a little too late on the dodge there. Very hard to deal with if she decides to do the stab from far away. But not far enough for me to, like, actually leave. I think I was just a heavy press on the circle. I think I can give it one more go, and then I need to get myself ready to leave. Otherwise, I won't be able to get dinner en route. And I do not want to be in an escape room for an hour on an empty stomach. Doesn't sound fun. Oh, come on. Yeah, I just can't make it, barely. There we go. There we go. I have no stamina. Homeboy was not ready to make it to take advantage of that. Whew. We're good, we're good. Apparently we're alive. Alright, but now we're neutral. No. Yeah, I got greedy. Wanted to see if I could land a charge attack there, but I don't really know the timing to make that happen on that attack. She's like not she basically refuses to use her Eido cut on me at the time I want her to. Sweet. Thanks a whole bunch. I try to keep it chill. That'll be it for me for tonight because I really got to get going. Huge bummer. So hope to catch you again. I will be online tomorrow for 7 Days to Die with friends. Definitely a lot more casual. I'm playing a strat there where we barely shoot guns and we just punch zombies. So that's definitely more casual. Oh, more casual than wasting my ammo in Bloodborne. Next day for Bloodborne will probably be Sunday at some point. Maybe. I gotta see whether or not I'm busy. I might have to do some Christmas shopping or something. You know, 'tis the season for consumerism. Anyhow, thank you all for tuning in. This has been Jupiter Exile. Maybe wander again soon.